Mukashi mukashi, onna no hito ga imashita. Nihongo o benkyou shimashita. Demo, Nihon no karucha o yomimasen deshita. Nihon no kuruma o unten shimashita. Nihon no tabemono o tabemashita. Nihon no terebi o mimashita. Demo, Nihon de amari shirimasen deshita. Utsu ga okite Honya ni itte imashita. Noto ni itte nanika o mite imashita. これは何?
Ukiyo-e.
Ukiyo-e? あれは何? Ukiyo-e は日本のアートのスタイルです。Ukiyo-e, when literally translated from Japanese, means pictures of the floating world. It originated from a Buddhist term, ukiyo, which meant sad world, but the meaning later changed to become floating world. The first period of ukiyo-e artwork, known as the Edo period, began in the 17th century with the works of Hishikawa Morinobu. The Edo period of ukiyo-e prints arose when political and military power was in the hands of the shoguns and Japan was isolated from the rest of the world. The first ukiyo-e prints were made with just one color using India ink, and oftentimes they were advertisements for local theater shows or tea houses. Ukiyo-e prints were made cheap and sold to townsmen who couldn't afford original paintings, and they were mass-produced because of their popularity. City life was the main subject of the paintings, often depicting courtesans, geishas, sumo wrestlers, or popular actors at the time engaging in appealing activities. Landscapes became a popular subject for ukiyo-e prints later. In the 18th century, Suzuki Harunobu developed a method of printing using more than one color called nishiki-e. The second period of ukiyo-e prints, called the Meiji period, began in the 19th century. While the Edo period was calm and created an ideal environment for developing commercial art, the Meiji period of ukiyo-e prints was largely characterized by Western influence in Japan at the end of the 1800s. The floating world of ukiyo-e refers to a bohemian view of abandoning all the responsibilities of the mundane world and living just in the moment. The most famous ukiyo-e print here in the West is the Great Wave off Kanagawa from Katsushika Hokusai's series, 36 Views of Mount Fuji. Watashi no suki na printo wa sono desu. Asai Ryoi-san wa living only for the moment, turning our full attention to the pleasures of the moon, the snow, the cherry blossoms and the maple leaves, singing songs, drinking wine, diverting ourselves and just floating, caring not a whit for the pauperism staring us in the face, refusing to be disheartened, like a gourd floating along with the river current. This is what we call the floating world. To itte imashita.